It seems this place, too, is linked to the depths. This number connects to the singularity. Where's my thanks for all my charity?
Kokoro.
Madam President.
Hey, let's go back to the academy together, okay?
For what reason? Didn't the Dean tell you? I want to be here, alone. Please, show yourself out.
We heard, but I can't just let this happen. Why are you locking yourself away here? You never seemed that attached to your authority or your ideals.
Affirmative. I have no interest in powers or ideals, nor the physical plane from which we originated. But I realized something. The only way to neither hurt nor be hurt is to be alone. That is the safest and securest way to live. Consequently, I decided not to relinquish my authority.
You're confusing your means for your ends.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. We found out when we shattered your ideals. Kokoro, the reason you don't want to hurt or be hurt is because you want to get along with everyone, right?
If only I knew how to make that a reality. I thought perhaps I could, were I to understand the hearts of other people. My wish was perfectly justified, but things are different now. I have finally decided to give up. A person's perception is unique to themselves. Language is a tool used to communicate perceptions to one another, but it's far from perfect. Words vary by the person. There is no way to understand someone completely. Since doing so is impossible, there is no way to avoid hurting others or being hurt yourself. Although we can't understand each other, we pretend we do. No one cares about the pain that results. It nauseates me. Only through isolation can one attain tranquility, safety, and security. It is possible to exist alone. Secluding oneself in a metaphysical plane like the other world is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So please, do not interfere.
Don't say that. We don't want to leave you here, Kokoro. You're right. When you're with others, it's inevitable that someone will get hurt. But not all wounds are bad. Some pains are kind and gentle. We're going to shatter your ideals and carry you back. By force, if we have to.
I see. So that is why you are targeting my ideals. I have no other recourse than to defend myself. I cannot permit my ideals to be shattered. They are precious to me, as well as to him. Acedia. I believe in safety and security, but my hand has been forced. Happiness cannot be won by inaction.
Let's go, Nozomi!
This is for you.
Here I go! Sweet irony.
I'll protect you. There!
I've got you!
You missed!
On your knees. Devour them. Analyze. Tempting. Analyzing. Analyzing. Devour them. Tempting.
I just want to disappoint.
Oh Lord, let's have a taste. Greed and gore, slow and steady. Spare no
Fruitless. Counterattack. Here I go!
I'll protect you. Run this way!
On your knees.
Sweet irony.
On your knees. Tempting. Analyzing. It's in your hands. Very well. Spineless.
You!
Supported.
I just want to disappoint.
Oh Lord, let's have a taste. Greed and gore, slow and steady.
Missed!
You'll pay for this.
Payback!
Here I go!
I'll protect you.
On your knees. You're finished.
I'll let you.
Support. On your knee. On your knees. On your knees. Checkmate. On your knees. On your knees. On your knees. Here, thanks.
Do not go.
Leave me be.
Oh Lord, let's have a taste. Greed and gore, kill.
Here I go!
I'll protect you.
On your knees. You're finished.
I'll protect you. It's over.
Assisting. On your knees. Checkmate. On your knees. Here, thanks.
Do not go.
I just just want to disappear.
Oh Lord, let's have a taste.
Counterattack. Fruitless. To victory! Sweet irony.
I'll protect you.
On your knees. You're finished.
I'll protect you. It's over.
On your knees. Tempting. Analyzing.
Leave me be.
Oh Lord, let's have a taste.
Greed and glory too slow. Here,
I'll protect.
on your knees. You're finished.
I'll back you.
Supporting.
I'll back you.
Supporting.
I'll protect you.
I've got you!
Supporting. On your knees. Checkmate.
Solitude. Just give me idle tranquility.
Let's have a taste.
To victory!
I'll protect you.
On your knees. Tempting. Analyzing. Devour them.
I won't lose.
Oh Lord, let's have a taste.
Here I go!
I'll protect you.
On your knees. Tempting. Analyzing. Devour them. Analyzing.
Victory is in sight. Calculating. Illogical answers. Superficial phenomena. I see it. A fruitless outcome.
Oh Lord, let's have a taste.
Here I go!
I'll protect you.
On your knees. Tempting. It's in your hands. Analyzing. It's in your hands. Very well. Devour them. Third rate hack.
Solitude. Give me idle tranquility.
To victory!
On your knees. You're finished. On your knees. Here, thanks. Analyzing. Analyzing.
To victory! You got this, Nozomi!
Leave it to me. It's over.
Assisting.
Victory is in sight. Safe and secure.
knees. Your
Predictable.
Required.
Here I go!
I'll protect you. Take care of this.
Very well. Your
Predictable.
Me too.
assisting.
Retribution.
Here I go!
On your knee. On your knees. Heed my thanks. Sweet irony. Tempting. Analyzing.
I won't lose. Calculating. Illogical answers. Superficial phenomena. I see it. A fruitless outcome. I will assist. I will assist.
To fix...
On your as you wish, my lord. As you wish, my lord.
Heal.
My thanks. Devour them. Your
Here I go!
on your knees. It's in your hands. Very well.
Here I go!
On your knees. It's in your hands. Very well.
Here I go!
On your knees.
Sweet irony.
On your knees. Heed my thanks.
I tire. May I cut in? Counterattack. It's looking rough.
And devour them. Your
Got you! It's looking rough.
analyzing. It's in your hands. Your
Got you! It's looking rough.
It's in your hands. Your
Got you! It's looking rough. Heal!
I'll protect.
the madness.
Enemy.
Assisting.
Atrocious.
Heed my thanks.
I tire. Stupid humans.
The madness.
Sweet irony.
The madness. It's in your hands. Check.
Till next time, my good man.
It's in your hands. Eliminate! Too slow. As you wish, my lord.
You okay?
Underway!
Repent with your life.
You okay? Great job, Nozomi.
I'm glad I could protect you. Kokoro!
It's warm. It hurts. And yet, I don't hate it.
I'm sorry, but I just couldn't bear to leave you alone.
Alone. This is how I became estranged from the world. When did Mother stop hugging me? When did everyone begin to distance themselves? My calculations led me to remember. I was happy when people praised me. I was happy when people patted my shoulder and said I did well. I came to love it more and more. That was when I realized I wasn't normal. Mother would apologize to me. You're special, Kokoro. I'm sorry you can't have an education that matches how special you are, but it didn't matter to me. I loved my home, my school, and my mother. Kokoro is special, but he's so painfully normal. Such words were used by others to hurt my friend. He was a good friend. I enjoyed being around him. It isn't as though I asked to be special. If the heart of another is hurt, my own heart is hurt as well. I hate that word. Special. I wish I were normal. I want to be like everyone else. I'm not as smart as everyone thinks I am. I'm not special. I'm just strange. I don't understand. What can I do so that everyone treats me like a regular person? I don't understand. The loneliness. The sadness. How can I make it go away?
These are Kokoro's thoughts. A formative memory that led to her wish. We might not completely understand one another, but maybe that isn't so bad. Even if what we tell each other can't convey exactly what we feel. The effort of even trying to communicate those feelings is beautiful in and of itself. The warmth we share from coming together, no matter how faint, is gentle and irreplaceable. So don't be afraid of hurting us. Don't be afraid of getting hurt. Don't get used to being alone. We want you to live on with us, even if a part of you ends up lost.
First Shinya brings Ryotaro in, now you guys and Kokoro. And just when Kurama and the others recovered, too. It's worrying, really.
Yes, I suppose it is.
It'll be fine. Everyone else managed to recover. With a little rest, they will too. They might suffer a bit of memory loss, though. Hey. Ms. Sora was looking for you. She asked that you stop by her office. Alone. You should be...
Good afternoon. Thank you for coming all this way. You've brought Miss Tsurugadai back to the academy, it seems. No, seeing as she is no longer a pact bearer, it's perfectly all right with me. The reason I called you here was to thank you and to offer my apologies. Yes, I had you take down each of the pact bearers after all. Of the 7 confirmed pact bearers, you have managed to rid us of every one of them. Were it not for your help, this would have taken much longer to resolve. I might have had to take more drastic action. Allow me to thank you for saving the Academy from the pact bearers and the anomalies. That said, there's still one pact bearer left, isn't there? I'm talking about you. I find this quite regrettable myself, you know. But there's simply nothing else to be done. Your very existence cannot be permitted. It must be erased from the world. Didn't you find it odd? There is no mist associated with you. Even my pact has a corresponding mist. I utilized every means at my disposal to search every inch of space within the barrier. Using even the slightest degree of one's power within the campus should result in mist. And yet, your power has not affected any area of the Academy. If mist existed for you, as it did Miss Tsurugadai, I could shatter your ideals. At least then you could be managed. But alas, none exists, which makes matters different. A potential threat that cannot be managed must instead be eliminated. How could you? You don't even know where they are. Only your demon would. But a demon would never allow an ideal to be destroyed unless it benefited them. And besides, I couldn't possibly trust a pact bearer that has no mist. Miss Saikawa lost her life because of the distortions. They never would have intensified the way they did if it weren't for the authorities. And if there were no pact bearers, there would be no authorities to use. You, of all people, should know full well the potential dangers of an existence like yours. You are a threat who mustn't be allowed to exist. You must be eliminated, here and now. It truly is a pity to lose someone so noble. Bear with me. I hope you understand my decision. At the very least, I will erase you as painlessly as I can manage. Don't worry. It will be as if you never existed at all. Everyone will forget you. No one will need to mourn your death. Now please, be at ease and go in peace. Allow me once again to offer my sincerest gratitude for all you've done. And now,
Let us celebrate our births.
what did I...
You called for us, Sora? What the...
Sora? That power? What's going on in here?
What are you doing here?
That force field. Just what are you trying to do? Why would you use your authority on a student? Wait, your authority?
Hugo!
My head feels split in two. These words are not my own. What am I? I've forgotten something. Sora, what is happening to me?
Stop!
Huh?
Do not remember. You do not need to remember. It's all right. All I did was make it so his memories of this moment never existed. Why are all of you here?
Weren't you the one who called us in, Miss Sora? You said you wanted to talk to us. We even brought Mr. Hugo like you asked.
I said no such thing.
But I certainly did. And you all kept your promise to me. How terribly, terribly admirable.
Sora?
Sora? No. It's been a while since I met you in this form, hasn't it? You know who I am, though, of course. That's exactly right.
I am Yoru. Ah, that took ages. It feels good to finally be myself for once. Nice to meet you, Nozomi. Shinya. Thanks ever so much for bringing Yugo here. I wouldn't have been able to separate from Sora without him.
Yoru? The one the Pact Bearers kept talking about?
Mm-hmm. In a sense, you could call me their creator. I'm the one who told them about the demons in the other world.
Who are you? What have you done to Sora? Just what are you trying to pull?
Weren't you listening? As I said, I am Yoru. I haven't done a thing at all, and I don't plan to either. To Sora, at least.
No! Mr. Yugo! Those spikes. They just sprouted out of nowhere.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Ah, how terribly disappointing. Don't interfere! I would have hit you had I not caught myself. I was going to kill the humans first, then toy with Sora a bit before killing her too.
What the hell are you talking about?
Don't be fooled.
Sora?
That thing is just a fragment of my power.
Thing? How impertinent. We aren't just the same flesh. We're of the same soul.
What do you mean? What exactly are you?
Another you, created by your subconscious. Or at least, that's what I was. I was born so that you wouldn't be destroyed by contradictions and chaos. I was born so that I could shoulder the burden of your pain. I'm you, Sora, but steeped in pitch blackness. Would you mind stepping out of the way? I would really prefer not to hurt you. Don't worry. All I want is Sora and Yugo. None of the others need to get hurt. Once those two are gone, the barrier will vanish, and you'll be able to leave this place. Understand? I'm simply doing what we all want to happen. What do I gain? You know, I hadn't thought that far ahead. Freedom, maybe? None of us will be held back. We'll be free to use our power as we see fit, to live as we see fit. Power, after all, is the privilege of the living. Yes, that's all I have in the end.
Which includes her authority. You cannot allow that thing to be released into the world. If its authority is the same as mine, it could result in unprecedented casualties. We can't afford to ignore it. The distortions could end up far worse than any we've seen in the Academy.
You mean there could be more victims? Like Chio?
Yes.
What a shame. A terrible, terrible shame. You can't exist without me, you know. I made you. I am your darling mother.
That thing isn't even human. Don't listen to its nonsense. Don't hesitate. Destroy it.
Goodness. Are you really in any position to be throwing insults like that around? You're weakened from our split. You and those children can't hold a candle to my power.
Seems you've been weakened by the split as well. You forcibly separated yourself from me, after all. Your powers in existence aren't stable yet.
Shut up! You'll understand soon enough. I'll tell you about myself in time. About you. About everything. Ta-ta.
Act 2. Nozomi Hinata. Dark Abundance. When the rest of us got here, was Sora just about to... Never mind. Forget I said anything. I'm going to stay with Sora. I need to make sure she's okay.
I leave this to you. It's the key to one of the Academy's basements. With it, you'll be able to access a mist born from my pact. That thing that calls itself Yoru is made up of half of my power. Of the 3 ideals, it seems that one of them is still my own. But one completely belongs to Yoru, and the last one is influencing both of us. The key I gave you will lead to an ideal that is influencing Yoru. I won't be able to make use of my power for a while, due to the split. Could I ask you to take her down in my stead? You have my gratitude.
I'm coming with you. I need to make amends. I won't let what happened to Chio happen again. And I said I'd risk my life for you. I never would have imagined that Miss Sora's mist was underneath the Academy all along. I wonder if your mist is somewhere we can't see too. Hey, are you okay? You look pale. Everything should be fine after we beat Yoru. We're in the home stretch, so don't let up now. If something's bothering you, it'd make me happy if you confided in me about it. You're special to me. You accepted me. You gave me hope and a reason to keep going. I want to be that special to you too. So please, don't carry everything on your own. You can depend on me, even if only a little. Are those you? Is this part of Yoru's authority? They're terrifying.
It seems this place, too, is linked to the depths. This number connects to the singularity. Where's my thanks for all my charity?
That's Miss Sora's. I mean, Yoru's ideal, isn't it? It looks so different from the others. The color is off. Is that because of Yoru? It's those lookalikes from before. I knew it had something to do with Yoru's authority. This is creeping me out. Let's hurry up and get rid of them.
Let's go, Nozomi!
It's for you.
To victory!
I'll be
Tempting.
your knees. You're finished. On your knees. Analyzing. It's in your hands. Very well. Heed my thanks.
Sweet irony.
I'll protect you.
I'm with you! I do.
So
Fruitless.
tempting. Let's have a taste. No fair.
Too slow. Vengeance! Too slow. Too slow.
To victory!
Tempting. On your knees. You're finished.
To victory!
Analyzing. On your knees. Fate. Checkmate. Tempting. Tempting.
Sweet irony.
I'll protect you. Enemy down!
I'm with you!
Tempting. Heal.
I do.
So
Fruitless.
tempting. Get ready. No fair.
Counterattack.
Advancing. Romo.
Here I go! Sweet irony.
I'll protect you. Heal!
Tempting. Activate. On your knees. You're finished. On your knees. On your knees. Heal.
I do. I go.
Too slow. Counterattack.
Kill.
Counterattack.
Advancing.
Are you okay, Nozomi? Sweet irony.
Tempting. On your knees. Heal. On your knees. On your knee. On your knees. Devour them. Your support.
Anything but death. I go.
Tempting. Kill.
Counterattack.
Advance.
You missed!
Die already.
It's looking
By your command. Activate. On your knee.
It's looking rough.
Enemy down!
Support.
It's looking rough. Heal!
On your knees. On your knees. You're finished. Heed my thanks.
I go.
So tempting. Kill. Kill. Repent with your life.
It's not over yet.
I'll protect you. It's over!
By your command. Checkmate. And did
It's not over yet. Heal!
on your knees. You're finished. On your knees. Analyzing.
I go.
Too slow.
Hand it over.
Here I go! Sweet irony.
I have to stay focused.
Support. By your command. On your knees. You're finished. Analyzing. Assisting.
I go. Fruitless. Counterattack.
I'll kill you.
Too slow.
Sweet irony.
I'm at my limit.
Analyze. Devour them.
I'm at my limit.
Yeah.
I'm at my limit.
Heed my thanks.
I'm at my limit. I'm at my limit.
Activate.
I'm at my limit.
I've got you!
Support.
Survive. Here I go! Sweet irony.
I'm at my limit.
I've got you!
Assist. By your command. By your command. By your command. On your knees. You're finished. Assist.
Great job, Nozomi.
I'm glad I could protect you.
All I want is to see you, to make you happy for the rest of your days. I swore to protect you, even at the cost of my life. But then one day you suddenly collapsed and passed away. You loved clumsy, pathetic old me until the very end. Even though the nature of this world means that we can never meet again, I still want to see you. One last time, because I love you.
Is this really Miss Sora's ideal? It didn't sound like her. Maybe Yoru's influence is throwing it off somehow? Shinya, Miss Sora.
Thank you for your hard work. Yours as well, Miss Hinata. Shinya, if you would.
Here's the key to the basement of the second-year building.
The mist you find there will lead to an ideal that's been corrupted by Yoru. That thing is a part of me. I should be the one putting an end to this, but as vexing as it all is, my power has yet to return. It pains me to ask this of you. Please, do be careful. If you manage to defeat Yoru safely, we'll still have to continue our previous discussion. Regrettable as it is, it cannot be avoided.
Previous discussion? What was it about? I don't know what you're trying to hide, but you don't need to keep it from me. You asked me to protect you, right? Then depend on me too. Let me share your burdens. If it's hard for you to talk about, then that's all the more reason you should. It's not fair if I'm the only one getting support here. Vice President, I know I keep saying this, but I'm grateful you gave me the will to live on. I'll risk my life to protect you. It's just been one disturbing thing after another, whether in the mist or fighting in the other world. I wonder what Yoru's plan is, making all of those creepy lookalikes. Not to mention all those weird things she said about you being special, and about being your mother. We'll probably end up finding the answers past wherever that key leads us. No matter how lost or worried you feel, you'll figure something out as long as you keep moving. Let's defeat Yoru and resolve all the anomalies at the Academy for good. Then after we stop the distortions, we can go back to our normal lives. Until then, I'm right here beside you. Let's go.
Perfectly prepared, I presume? How pleasantly promising. Steal your spirit before stepping up. Because win or lose, it won't even matter. What lies past that door will leave you in tatters. Don't leave any loose ends that you might regret. This may be the last chance that you ever get. Ideals? Yours? Quite the question. A rapturous riddle. But come now, kid. Be reasonable. You're asking me the unfeasible. Just what in the world are you thinking? I doubt you have even an inkling. Now quit quibbling.